Welcome everyone. Nam Ratna, Saran Ratna, Taylor Fair, GGI Live, episode
Here we go.
23, where dreams are big, but taking action is
way bigger.
Awesome, awesome. We are here. 3 tips to sell your home fast and for top dollar. That is obviously a big topic for people in buy, fix, and sell. You need to know exactly how to get your property gone quickly. That deals with comps and all these different kind of things. We're going to touch on 3 tips. So I'm going to hand it over to Saran to touch on tip number 1.
Ooh, I'm going first, am I? I like it. I like it, number 1.
Big guy.
So, you know, it's very important to enforce these these rules that we're going to give you, these tips that we're going to be giving you. And it's going to really help you sell your home fast. And the number 1 tip that I'm going to give you here is staging. Okay, can you see that? Staging. Sorry, I'm just gonna quickly do something over here. There we go. So staging is very important. If you're not staging your home, you're just not going to get that top dollar, and that's the whole objective of this flip, right? You're gonna buy you know, in between 40 to 60 cents, fix it up to about 70 cents, and then you're going to sell at 100 cents on the dollar, right? So that's exactly what you want to do. And if you're not staging, that's just not going to give you that top dollar, right? What do most people buy on? They buy on emotion, right? Emotion. They see that kitchen, they see the living room, they want to picture themselves living there, right? So it's very important to stage so that they can picture their family or, you know, their couple being there, having gatherings and things like that. It's very, very important. We have never sold a house without staging it, and I recommend, if you want to do it like the pros, that you do the same. All right? So number 2, I think Taylor's going to be taking number 2 here.
What if someone, Saran, says, well, staging costs me money, and what if I just save that money and not stage the house and then just don't sell at top dollar? What would you say to them?
Well, you know what? Like staging, like really it costs, you know, for us, it costs, if we're doing a basement and everything, it costs us about $1,800 for 45 to 50 days, right? And then $500 every month it goes past that. But for us, we always sell within the 28-day mark. But that's a very small cost for you to get that top dollar. Like, you know, if you don't stage, honestly, I don't know the exact number. It depends on the house and things of that nature. But you're probably looking at dropping it down to $5,000 to $10,000 just because it's not staged. It just gives you that feel. And even when we finish up a renovated project and we look at it, we're like, yeah, it looks fantastic. Our team did a fantastic job. But when we look at it staged, it's like, boom. Right? It's just a total different feel. And we did one house in Transcona McFadden, and that house was just a pure lipstick job house. It was a 2013 build, I think, 2010 or something like that. And we just literally just painted the house. I think we changed up some appliances, and that was it. And I remember coming in after it staged, and I was blown away. I couldn't believe the difference that it had, right? I was just like, I'd buy this place.
And it's not just the price point. It's also how quickly your property's going to go.
Yeah.
People, when you have your property staged, they're going to go a lot faster than if they're not staged. And all the blemishes and all the imperfections of the house is just going to stand out.
Yeah.
If you don't stage the house as well.
Exactly.
So,
number 1 tip for you.
Very good.
What's number 2?
Absolutely. And just to touch on number 1 again, getting a good stager is a
Exactly.
part of that, right?
Absolutely.
There's many people that stage it. I mean, lots of competition. Find the right one who has a good eye for staging and is going to make that very appealing.
Absolutely.
Okay, tip number 2.
Professionals. Always work with professionals.
That I think they're scared into working with professionals now. So I'm going to touch on a couple of things that we got an easel.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little switch up and a backdrop.
Oh.
You know, look at that.
Look
It's
at
a
this.
little different. Episode 23. And Nam introduced us. He didn't even mention Michael Jordan. What kind of fan is he? I don't know. All right. We're talking about sizzle features. Sizzle features. My contractors laugh at me when I say sizzle features because I always say I need more sizzle. Give me more sizzle in this house.
I need more cowbell.
So when you renovate a house, it's very important to make sure you touch those emotion strings. So make sure the house is very appealing. So every room needs to be satisfactory, if that makes sense. So when they're walking through the house, there's nothing in each room that's going to give them a ooh. You know, let's say one window was leaking. The house is immaculate and one room has a window leaking. That's going to give them a feeling of and you want more, you know, oohs instead of ahs, right? We're making it, we're breaking it down. So you want to make sure every room is satisfactory, but what is a sizzle feature? Now those sizzle features are not just satisfactory. They're pulling on those strings and making them go just like, oh my goodness, I need this, right? So what's 3 examples of a sizzle feature? When we do a house, we'll get a nice stainless steel hood range above the stove.
Oh yeah, those are sexy.
I love that.
So they walk into the kitchen and then they're just like, whoa, because usually it's either an OTR over the range microwave or just a cabinet with a hood fan. When they see that big stainless steel goes right to the roof, they just, you know, the motion just like, I love it. It's very high class. Also putting in, you know, granite or quartz countertops in the kitchen. That's a big one too. Now real stone instead of laminate. So they just touch it, they feel it, they see the undermount sink, they know it's real. It's really great like that. Ooh. Yeah, they go ooh. It's an ooh. It's not a it's an ooh. Another thing that we've done is put in a wine fridge. You know, put in a wine cellar, whether it be in the basement, in the kitchen, wherever. You know, they see that, and it's just kind of an extra appliance, just kind of right? Another ooh there.
People love their wine.
That's right. And you know, just because you tuned in today, we're gonna give you a 4th one. So walking into the bathroom, tile tub surround with a mosaic strip. Very, very nice. It pops out. It has a little detail in there, and everyone loves tile in their bathtubs. Seeing a tub surround plastic it's not bad. And they make some really nice products, but when you have that tile, it just
gives you that extra.
It pulls on those strings, and people love to see it.
Exactly.
So you want to give oohs, not ahs. Do sizzle features, and it makes it stand out. People love that.
Beautiful.
Number 3.
Beautiful.
Number 3.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Number 3. What is number 3? I'm going to give you 3, and I'm going to probably give you another point on top of that as well, a bonus point. But Tate, we lost you, man.
We lost you.
Well,
take a little step back.
We lost you, man.
Hold on, there's pop-ups like crazy on this computer.
It's a Mac.
Still
lost you.
Yeah, there you go.
There you are.
There you are.
He's back.
He's back. We're worried about him.
I have these legs and they're long.
So number 3 is your realtor.
Huge.
Who's your realtor? Who are you using? And this can obviously be very vary, right? So if you have a private lead and a realtor had brought you a lead, then you're obviously going to use that same realtor, he or she, to list it, right? That's how we operate, and that's how we recommend that you operate out there, right? But if you're going to use that particular realtor, what you need to do is make sure he or she's professional, has a marketing plan, and it's not just the sign and putting it on MLS, you know, putting the newspaper, making calls to their other realtors, asking what their clients need, what their prospective clients need, all those different things. They need to be proactive in selling the house, right? And so that's a big thing. You don't want a realtor that doesn't put that extra effort, doesn't put out that extra money to do the marketing, the social media videos, those kind of things, because those are all important, right? So having a realtor, a professional realtor, is very, very crucial. And it's even more crucial because if you're looking to do 5 or 6, now some people might be out there thinking, oh, I'm going to do comp free, or I'm going to sell them privately, right? That is just creating a job for yourself, and it takes away from your business of growing, either getting more leads or wherever else your business is going to go, right? Because at the end of the day, you're not in it to be a realtor. You're not in it to sell. You give them the 3% or the 4%, more likely the 4%, and hire a professional. But what is important for all these things to occur and for your property to sell at the top dollar and sell fast and in order for you to incorporate all these things is how you buy.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't buy the right way, then you're going to be like, I don't want to spend $1,000 or $1,500 on staging. I don't want to spend another $3,000, $4,000 to sizzle it up a little bit. I don't want to give the guy 4%. Then it's not a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's not.
You're penny pitching.
Exactly. So you want to make sure that you are buying the properties the right way, as we teach ourselves and teach our students and all those kind of things, right? So you want to make sure you're buying always the right way, and then you're listing it at a price point that is you have the best product on the market, and then you're priced right around the same as everyone else, so your product will go fast, right?
Exactly.
So all these things are important in the context of you buying it the right price.
Exactly.
Right? So Taylor mentioned it is episode 23.
Episode 23.
And he did bring up Michael Jordan. And I'm sorry, MJ, for not bringing that up. But let's leave you with a quote with Michael Jordan before we close this off. You can fail. I'm going to summarize this quote. You can fail over and over and over and over and over and over again. But the most important thing is that you don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
You get up and you keep going. And you get up and you keep going. It took him 8 years to win his first championship.
Yeah.
But he didn't leave his team. He didn't do nothing. He stayed. He grinded. He got better year after year after year. And then he won his championship. And then he got better and better to stay at the top. That's why he's the greatest.
Absolutely.
He is the greatest.
Yeah. He is the greatest.
Before we end it off,
yeah, please, Dave.
A question on realtors. So working with a realtor is very important, right?
Yeah.
But what happens if someone comes up to you and says, well, I have this realtor. They've been a long-time friend. We went to school together, and I want them to list my property. I owe it to them because they're a great friend. What would you tell that person to either send them an email? Is there any qualifications this realtor needs to make? Is there anything that they need to do in order to, satisfy the listing of your company? Right.
Is this just from the property that you're going to list is your personal home? Or is it just a flip that you have?
It's a flip.
And it's from a real. Did you get the lead privately from no realtor involved?
I don't know. Let's maybe cover a couple.
Well, if you got a lead privately through your own direct mail campaigns or whatever you're doing out there, then I would go. You can pick and choose and strategize, right? If you want to use your old friend and build that relationship with that person, you can. If you want to go find another person out there and build that relationship by offering them an olive branch, saying, hey, I have a gift here for you. Can we start building a relationship? That's a great way to start something. But to qualify, as Tay was saying, is obviously important. So you want to make sure that, look at their reviews, rate my agent and all that kind of stuff. See what other people are saying about them. Check out their websites. Check out their old listings. See how they've been marketing it. See how they're taking photos. Ask them if they have a marketing plan. And I can tell you, a lot of professional realtors, they'll tell you that, hey, I'll send you a marketing plan, or hey, this is what I do for all my properties beforehand, without you even telling them that. They'll handle that for you because obviously that's a logical question, right? So the good realtors will give you all that before you even ask them. But if they don't, or you just jump the gun, you're more of a professional and you're just sending the questions, that's what you want to do. You want to ask them, what are the marketing plans you generally use for each property? Can I see some old listings? Do you have any reviews, any testimonials, websites, things like that?
Right on, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I think the last thing that I want to mention is, we want to thank everybody who came out to our 2-day seminar. It was an amazing event.
Fantastic.
And it really just opened up our eyes that, a lot of people took value from that weekend and what we gave them. And we want to continue doing that. We want to continue giving value, continue growing people and sharing the knowledge that, was bestowed on us. And we have a few people that joined the Go Get It family that we're very, very excited about. We're going to be posting more about that in January and things like that. And we know that these guys are going to be killers. And that's our whole goal, right? We want to be able to help others become financially free through real estate. And we're very, very excited to have these guys part of our family and to grow together, and that's the whole objective of it. So whoever came out to that event, we really want to thank everyone who came out, because you know, without you guys, it wouldn't be a successful event. So we're very grateful for that, and you know, we will be continuously doing events such as that. And just keep in touch with us. Keep following us on the Go Get It page.
Take action.
Take massive action.
Whatever
right?
you guys learn, take it.
So yeah, exactly. Right. I mean, it doesn't matter
Give
on
us a
what
shout
we
out
tell
when
you.
do.
Exactly.
Yes.
Give us a shout out.
Tag us. Whatever.
Let us know what you guys are learning, because that's what we want, right? If we can tell you all these things, and you know, some people ask us like, "Oh, why are you doing this stuff for free?" And you know what? And it comes down to because we know that it takes work. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication, and having a strong why and being consistent to be actually successful. So if they're willing to do that, then we want them. Yeah, we want them to be successful. Absolutely.
Come talk to us about it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
We want to connect with more people like that.
Exactly. I think that's it for us.
I think episode 23 is wrapped
episode
up
23.
nicely.
Yeah, episode 24 next week, Thursday, 10:30, same time. We'll be here, and like always, dreams are big, but taking action is
Bigger.
way bigger. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one, and we'll see you at the next video. Peace.